It all leads to this moment. It started with stepping out and discovering what you're capable of. Planning your future while learning, serving, and getting a real collegiate experience. Because the place you start can change everything. Itawamba Community College. You belong here.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum, I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Delta in the nightcap. Lady Indians won it 70-40 in the first game of the day. Indians trying to stay on top of the conference. Big-time game here tonight. Last time the Indians were in this position, they went to Delta and got upset and kind of changed the way that the playoffs shaped up late. So the Indians got to keep that in mind this evening.
You don't take anybody alive. No doubt about it, Adam, because everybody can play in this division. They got athletes, we got athletes, so we need to take care of business at home.
We're going to take you to the floor for tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups.
A 6'3" sophomore, captain, number 5, Caleb West. A 6'8" freshman, Jackson, number 20, Jordan Johnson. A 6'4" sophomore, Brendan, number 24, Nathan Clark. And a 6'4" freshman, Monroe, Louisiana, number 24, Antoine Mason II.
Just slide, yeah. Next thing you know, they wanna call my phone. Had to get a new phone that's private, yeah. Told my mama ain't no more problem, cause God had the order supplied it, yeah. I ain't tryna waste no time, yeah. I ain't even hit my prime, yeah. I ain't good here, but I got it, yeah. Blood all over my body, yeah. Might look like I'm robbing, yeah. I'm with the gang and I'm mobbing, yeah. Keeping it G if I'm keeping it P. You should know that I've been on that timing, yeah. Front or bottom, but I'm climbing, yeah. They don't know nothing about them, yeah. Boom. Let's do it. 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 Yeah. Okay, they know that I've been in the
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Mississippi Delta. Indians in their home white, Delta in their road red, and we can see the numbers.
I can see them. Okay, you'll have to help me. And you do. I understand you help me, and I appreciate it.
So away to this Guaranteed Bank opening tip, and it's going to be controlled by the Trojans of Mississippi Delta. Well, Jim, we just heard Sam Ferris, the proud owner of Samstown Market, call out the starters for tonight's contest. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting five, brought to you by Coke for Mississippi Delta.
Starting tonight, number 24, Antron Mason, a 6-foot freshman from Monroe, Louisiana. Also starting tonight, number 3, Jeremiah Bolton, a 6'3 freshman from Lucedale, Mississippi. Starting tonight, number 5, Caleb West, a 6'3 sophomore from Canton, Mississippi. Rounding out the starting lineup, number 20, Jordan Johnson, the center, 6'8 freshman from Jackson, Mississippi, along with Nathan White, a 6'4 guard from Brandon, Mississippi.
And that was number 24 for Delta that knocked down that three-pointer. That is actually Anton Mason. He originally was listed as 0, but wearing number 24 this evening. And now the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your ICC Indians. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Wilson hopes he has that same winning combination put together this evening in Fulton.
You're right, Adam. Starting tonight, number 1, DJ Davis, the 6'2 sophomore from Oxford, Mississippi. Number 2, Demarion Winston, the 6'2 sophomore from Yazoo City, Mississippi. Number 7, Jaden Harper, the 6'5 sophomore from Terry, Mississippi. Number 8, Jason Johnson, the outstanding freshman, 6'6 from Tampa, Florida. Rounding out the starting lineup tonight, number 20, Kyler Fox, 6'8 freshman from Chattahoochee, Georgia.
That layup is off the mark, no good. Rebound last touch by ICC. Indians missed a 3 on their opening possession, 3-0. Delta with the lead and the basketball. Jim got the news earlier this week. ICC felt like they've kind of been slighted all year. They beat one of the top 15 teams in the country, have been on a hot winning streak, but have not been able to get into the rankings. Well, they finally broke in at number 25 in the country this week in the most recent NJCAA poll.
We deserve it, Adam. No doubt about it. We played well. We should be up in the rankings.
So this is going to be Winston with the basketball, looking to go to work on the offensive end. Johnson with it now. Up top, swings it over. This is Harper, and he is mugged as he drives to the basket. Drops it inside the flush, but it will not count as this will be a foul on Delta. We got to talk about our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory. Jim, what's it going to take for the Indians to be successful this evening?
Got to play great defense. We talk about rebounding, offense, defense, rebounding, but I also believe great defense and our depth might wear them down so we can take over, hopefully, in the second period.
Three-point shot is no good. Johnson with the rebound. His putback is good. Jason Johnson's just that steady performer. Mr. Jim comes out. He's going to get his points, his rebounds, and his steals every night. That blue-collar style worker that makes a good team great as Johnson.
You know that about it, and he doesn't say much. He just goes to work.
Yes.
Takes that lunch pail with him, makes plays.
Delta with the basketball. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Three-pointer on its way. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound is to DJ Davis. Davis wanting to get out and push. Outside he goes to Harper. Back to Davis. Davis drives inside and tried to go back door, but it was slapped away by the Trojans. Delta didn't have numbers. Wisely backs it back out and resets the offense. That three-pointer off the mark, no good. Delta not shy of putting up the threes quickly, early and often in this one. Winston, what a blow-by step. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but he will finish. And my goodness, he just paused for a second, and it's almost like he transported from the key to the block in a blink of an eye.
You know, we talk about Demarion Winston, and if someone's going to be on the ground most of the game, it's Demarion.
Yeah.
Because he's extremely physical, doesn't mind driving in the lane, does an outstanding job. He's a very physical, plays hard.
First free throw is up and good, ties up the contest at 3-all. Welcome everyone watching. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 70-30 win in the first game of the day. Indians trying to complete the sweep this evening, taking their first lead of the night now, scoring 4 straight to take a 4-3 advantage here over the visiting Trojans of Mississippi Delta. Delta with it, trying to run off a screen, and that shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound, tip, no, and Davis with another board. Now ICC wanting to get out and up the tempo. This is Winston. trying to drive inside, had his pocket picked from behind. The officials letting them be physical here early on. Delta with it, tried to drive inside, nothing there. Now they do go inside. Shot is up, and my goodness.
That was physical.
That
could have been a
very
foul
physical.
call. That, hey, be consistent. Let it go both ends.
And so the officials are letting them play here early on. 4-3 is the score. This is Davis with the basketball. Drops it out. This is Fox with it now. Try to go inside, but basically got it back. Drives by the defender. Reverse layup is blocked, but a foul is called.
I wouldn't have called that.
Not at all.
I'm an ICC fan, but I don't think I called that one.
Unless he got him with the body. Looked like a pretty good block by White that time. So this will send Fox to the free throw line for the Indians. They lead it 4-3. Full day of athletics here on campus. We had 2 softball games. ICC, the number 12 team in the country, they pick up a 2-1 win on a walk-off double in the bottom of the 7th, and then win 3-2 in the second game to sweep Bevel, who only had 1 loss on the season coming into Fulton.
Outstanding.
And then baseball, they dropped the first game 19-16. They're playing game 2 right now. We'll try to keep you updated throughout the evening. And that second free throw is off the mark. No good. 1 of 2 from the line was Fox.
ICC with the lead, 5-3, coming up with 16 and a half minutes in the first half.
Delta driving inside, and this time they do call the foul, rightfully so. As we said earlier, they were letting that kind of contact go. But now ICC is going to send in a couple of subs. For the Indians, this will be Cooperwood wearing number 6. And number 3, Holiday, checking into the contest. Looks like Delta's going to counter with number 10, Taylor, coming into the contest. These substitutions are being brought to you by our friends at Bank Okolona. 5-3 is the score, coming up on 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Quick 3 up on its way, and good. Big basket knocked down that time. That was Bolton with the 3. 6-5, Delta retakes the lead. Well, that stops a 5-0 run by the Indians. Winston with the basketball now. He wants to work to his right side. Pull-up jumper is off the mark, no good. Johnson with the rebound to Holiday. That 3's left short, no good, and Delta will control the loose ball. Trojans quickly down the floor. Didn't have anything, so now they're going to set up their offense. Drive inside, shot is off the mark, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call. Cooperwood with the rebound. This is Winston with the basketball now. Picks up his dribble, works it over to Harper. Harper for 3. That one good. Jaden Harper, the silent assassin, if you will. One of those that we talked about Johnson earlier, just comes out and does his job. That's the same thing Harper does. He's a guy that can drop 30 on you if he needs to, or if he needs to go out and dish 10 assists to help the team win. That's what he's willing to do. Oh, my Lord.
Woo! That's a clean block, but the power of Holiday's block knocked the player down. It's not a foul.
Not at all. Let's take a look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay. Immediate timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates 2 things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at that block shot again. This is something that Annie McGregor, our volleyball coach, would love to see during her season.
Unreal.
Holiday with authority on that block shot, and it's those type of plays that really seem to get this team fired up and get them going.
No doubt about it. Great defense. As we mentioned, we pitched some 3s early, but we're always playing good defense. And like you said, Adam, that should get the juices flowing right there.
So it'll be Delta ball on the baseline. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 15:07 to go here in the first half of play. Delta with it now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Rushes the three-pointer, but it's good. Big three knocked down that time by Houston. And Delta flip-flopping the lead. Back and forth we go in this one.
They've made all threes. They've made 3 threes tonight, and they're up 9-8.
Winston with the basketball, swings it around to Harper. Harper into the corner to Holiday. Holiday quickly back to Harper. Skip pass over to Winston. Winston on the left wing, calling for a screen. Doesn't go with it. Harper wants the answer to three. That one off the back iron, no good. Johnson had the rebound, but unfortunately just ran out of real estate as he grabbed it and went out of bounds. And the ball back now to Delta. 14:27 to go here until halftime. And got a little break in the action. Got to wipe off the ball there after kind of rubbed up a sweaty player that time. Also got a substitution in that moment, as this is going to be number 4, Patrick, into the contest for the Indians. Jim, this is a guy that's come in and earned a lot more minutes down the stretch. He comes in, starts it with the defense, and can provide you a spark on offense.
No doubt about it. And Darren Wilson, he's looking to the playoffs, Adam. He's developing a lot of depth and giving these kids confidence. They know the role. I like seeing some substitutions coming in.
That shot is off the mark, no good, in the rebound is picked up by the Indians. This is Holiday trying to race it up the floor. Good job getting back, transition by Delta. So now ICC will set the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Patrick in trouble, picks up his dribble, now works it over to Cooperwood. Cooperwood drops it off to Winston to Holiday. Holiday ball fakes, wants to drive inside, and it's going to be stripped on his way to the basket. And I won't say he's bailed out on that one, Jim. I didn't see a whole lot of contact on the play.
Good job by Holiday. He's known as a three-point shooter, but he's also extremely athletic. Took the ball to the goal there. See if he can make the free throws.
So Indians trail this one 9-8. A chance to tie it or retake the lead. We've flip-flopped it back and forth so far here in the first just about 7 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Of the game, as that first free throw is good. Looks like this is going to be Shamari Phillip checking into the contest for the Indians. It's a substitution being brought to you by Max Home. You're looking for a job? Well, Max Home can hook you up. Visit maxhome.com. They've got a location here in Fulton as well as Sulligent, Alabama. Second free throw, friendly roll as that one dips in. Good. 10-9 now. ICC with the lead. Delta with the basketball. Trojans looking to go to work. They're very patient on the offensive end, so they make you work a while defensively. As they back it back out and reset now. Out on the wing, they want to drive inside. This three-pointer on its way. That one good. As Mason knocks it down, and Jim, you said it. It's 3 or nothing so far here for the Trojans. 12-10 now in favor of Delta. Winston underneath. Shot is no good. Phillip had the rebound, but it's going to be slapped out of bounds. Last touched by Delta.
Adam Phillips gotten more and more minutes recently. I like him, Darren Wilson developing the step, aiming toward the playoffs.
So ICC will inbound it. Fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. Up top, trouble. Holiday, yes.
Yes, sir. He had time to set up, set his feet. You knew it was going in.
So now the Indians retake the lead. Anything you could do, I could do better. Back and forth we go in this one. ICC up 13-12. First two-pointer they put up in a while, and they miss it. So now ICC with it a chance to push and build on their largest lead of the night. I think 2 has been their largest. Holiday wants another 3. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound ripped down by Phillip. He puts the shot up. It's no good. Tip is there by Holiday.
Outstanding effort. Going to the board.
Indians with their largest lead of the night now, 15-12. Delta with the basketball, looking to come to work here on the other side of the floor. Driving inside, the extra pass wasn't ready for it, but somehow gets it back. Put back is too hard. And the rebound to Winston. Winston wants to get up the floor in a hurry to Holiday. Holiday crosses over on the inside. Running shot is up, no good. Tip, though, is there. Cooperwood with the basket. Great job trailing the play that time by Cooperwood, cleaning it up and giving the Indians a 17-12 advantage. Into the corner they go. Delta pull up 2 on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good. Nice block out underneath that time. Put back by West, and that'll stop some of the bleeding there for the Trojans.
17-14, Indians with a 3-point lead with the ball. 11:40 until halftime.
Patrick with the basketball, dribbles over on the right side of the floor. We'll pick it up now over to Winston. Winston back up top to Hill. Hill spots up for the 3. That one good.
Holiday.
Holiday, yes.
You got 10 now.
Yep. I was calling by his first name.
That's okay.
Mama called him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay.
Hey, we got a 6-point lead, 20-14, and Tim Holiday's come off the bench like he does every night, and it's got 10 points to lead the team.
The Indians on a roll here, up as you mentioned, Jim, 20-14. Quick 2-pointer put up. It's off the mark, no good, and Winston with the rebound. DeMarion wanting to get out and push. Didn't have anything, lost the handle on it. They're going to say it was touched by Delta, so ICC will keep the possession. Winston drops it out. Holiday, heat check. Good!
He is feeling it.
Might want to guard him as Tim Holiday in fuego. Indians force them to pick up their dribble, get it across with a second to spare on the 10 count.
Adam, our largest lead of the night. We're up by 9, 23-14.
Inside out they go with it. Trying to work. Patrick just a little too over-aggressive there. Or no, are they going to call this on?
Called a timeout.
Are they going to call it? So they're going to call that foul on KJ Patrick, but they are going to take the media timeout as well. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranty Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 23-14 is the score. Tim Holiday doing Tim Holiday things.
Wow.
Hitting 3 threes in a row to make it a 23-14 contest. Jim, coming out of the media timeout here, 10:28 to go until halftime. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well-played game, and then ICC turned up the pressure there at the end of this period. Hit some big threes, you mentioned, Adam, playing a lot of players. Holiday's got 13 of the 23, and they extended the lead up to 9. We talked about the depth. I think the depth of ICC makes a big difference.
So Delta with the basketball now. Looking to go to work here on the offensive end. Quick 3 on its way. Left short, no good. Rebound tipped out. Phillip chases it down, gets physical, and gets the board. Coming up on 10 minutes now until halftime. ICC up 23-14. This is KJ Patrick with the basketball. Dribbles over on the left side. Feeds it inside to Phillip. Phillip wanting to drive inside. They clear out for him. Now he kicks it out. Johnson, he wants to drive. Baseline. Take it away nicely that time. Good extra pass, but the ball slapped out of bounds. Beautiful defense all around that time by the Trojans. 6 seconds on the shot clock. ICC needs to be aware of that here. They're up in this one 23-14. So KJ Patrick with the basketball. 3 seconds now. Davis not going to be able to get the shot off. And Coach Wilson is irate as he was trying to communicate with them that the shot clock was running down, but a little too unselfish that time, Mr. Jim.
You got to know that. If 6 seconds, you get the ball off the dribble, you just go ahead and shoot it.
Yeah.
You can't make 2, 3 passes. Didn't have time.
So Delta gets the stop, needs the basket in a big way this trip down the floor as they trail this one 23-14. And another big-time block by Hill. Or excuse me,
Holiday.
My
goodness.
And he is like just absolutely not just blocking him, but blocking him like he's mad at the ball.
And they're legal blocks. What you got to understand, the power of him knocking the ball is knocking the player over.
Yes.
Just great hustle.
And then he was coming over the backside to look to block another one, but that was a drive to the basket by Mason, and he was fouled, getting the treatment from the ICC student section. Kind of a laugh and a shrug back at him. And so this will send Mason to the free throw line here. Been impressed with his play early, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it. He's played hard. Mason's leading their team with 6 points. Hits 2 big threes, trying to get some points now at the free throw line. Got the first one.
Subs coming in here for the Indians. Winston will come back in along with Fox and Harper. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. They meet on Tuesday nights. Tons of activities going on over there at the Wesley Foundation. They invite all ICC students to come out and be a part of the Wesley Foundation. Second free throw good. Makes it a 23-16 lead here in favor of the Indians. Coming up on 9 minutes to play until halftime. Delta with the press, and they get the steal. But then they give it right back as they were going out of bounds. Winston in the right spot at the right time. He'll drive inside, kicks it out to Fox, and he knows how to finish. That was a good dunk, just a power dribble.
No
and
doubt
say,
about
come
it.
fly with me, and let's see who will finish. And Fox with the basket.
Extends the lead to 9 points, 25-16. Indians up by 9, now up by 6. Big three.
Big answer there by Sloan for Delta. Makes it a 25-19 lead here. Business starting to pick up as both these teams starting to heat up from the floor. Delta in a 2-3 zone that they choose to jump trap out of. India's no problem with it. Winston with it now. He'll dribble up, kick it out. And this is going to be Davis, and he's going to bury the three.
Wow.
I'm just going to say this. I don't know why you play a 2-3 zone against a team that shoots a three like ICC.
I don't understand that either. I know maybe he doesn't have the depth watching the foul situation, but
3-2 zone, anything.
Yeah, we've already hit, 6 or 7 threes?
Yeah, we've hit a lot of them. Try to feed it inside. 15 seconds on the shot clock, and number 20 just lost the basketball. Harper tried to get it off to Davis and just threw it right to the Trojans. They're coming down the other end. The shot is up. Count the basket and a foul on Winston. Great transition basketball that time by the Trojans. They got that because they were laid back complaining to the official about the previous call. And so it looks like we're going to have the media timeout called here. 7:44 to go until halftime. Delta clawing their way back into this one. 28-21. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. Got a good one brewing here. Back with more.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-21 is the score. 7:44 to go until halftime. Mississippi Delta not going quietly. They fell down by, I think, 9 was the largest lead for ICC. And they're clawing their way back in this one, trailing at 28-21. And a chance. No, just free. Did he make that last layup?
He made the shot.
Yeah.
And he got fouled. It's a chance, old-fashioned three-point play.
Thank you. Free throw on its way, and it's no good, and Harper will rip the rebound. Like Delta, they're mixing up their looks now defensively as they'll fall back in the zone out of the miss. Harper has it, lost it, got it back. This is Davis. Davis bumped, but he'll drive inside, pull up jumper, good.
Outstanding. Fought through that pressure, fought through the bump, nailed the jumper. Indians up 30-21, 7:15 until halftime.
Renaissance Bank scoreboard update at baseball. Indians down 4-0 in game 2 to Lakeland. They dropped the first game 19-16. It's a baseball game, not a football game. So the Trojans with the basketball, 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Three-pointer on its way, that one good.
The guy can shoot. Mason can shoot.
He can fill it up in a hurry, and that was a big make there. 30-24 now is the score.
Mason has 3 threes to keep him in the ball game.
Fox with the basketball, drops it off now. This is Winston. He wants the answer to the 3 on the other end. Left short, no good, and the rebound collected by Mason. Now Delta want to up the tempo a little bit. Didn't have anything, so now they're going to back it back out and reset the offense. That's what they like to do. If they can get out and run, they will. If not, they're going to fall back and set the offense, and it's mainly ramped by this guy right here, Mason. He wants another 3. That one good.
Gosh.
He's feeling it, folks.
He's feeling, and he set up our defensive player. Outstanding job by Mason.
So
Cuts
Mason,
it to 3, Adam.
He's willing the team back into this one. As you mentioned, down by 3, 30-27. Coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Indians want to answer. This is Davis. That 3 is off the mark, no good. One thing that the Delta Trojans are doing a lot better of now is forcing the Indians to go 1 and out instead of allowing them to get those second, sometimes third shot opportunities that we saw earlier on in the half. Going to have to get out on Mason as he is red hot right now. They spin it up top now, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving inside, shot is up, left short, no good. Harper with the basketball now, drops it off to Winston. Winston will trot it into the front court. He wants to drive inside, had it slapped away, but Harper able to get to it. Harper spins, a lot of contact, but somehow
unbelievable.
Gets that shot to fall. Timeout on the floor, 5:22 to go here until halftime. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 32-27 is the score. ICC with the lead, but the Trojans are slowly but surely clawing their way back into this one, and it's been on the shoulders of Antron Mason.
No doubt about it. He's got 14 points to lead their team. Tim Holiday has 13 points to lead the Indians. But like you said, Delta's hanging around, Adam.
Those two guys have been putting on a three-point clinic. That ball nearly taken away. Delta gets it across with a second to spare on the 10 count. Driving inside. Ball was slapped on the way up, and Delta tips it out and gets it back. And Mason, that one rattled in and out, no good. He checked 3 there.
He had too much time. He had nobody on him. He had too much time. He missed it.
One of those you don't mind seeing him take that shot. Davis wants the long 2. That one left short, no good. And now the Trojans with the rebound, trying to get out in transition. That shot is up, and my goodness. Holiday with his third emphatic, I can't say that word.
Emphatic,
thank you.
Yes, sir.
Block.
At least he didn't knock the player down this time. And let me say this, all his blocks have been legal.
A lot of contact there. The official said it was not enough to warrant the foul call on the three-pointer. As this is Delta with the basketball, looking to go to work. Beautiful no-look pass. Layup is good. Boy, don't get much prettier than that, Jim.
And you know who threw that? Mason threw the pass.
Yes.
Got the assist.
He's trying to spark his squad back in this one. 4 minutes to play until halftime. 32-29 is the score. Winston with the basketball. Tries to go inside. That's an offensive foul.
That's offense. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
We caught a break.
To say caught a break might be an understatement, Mr. Jim, as that forearm was well extended and well high on the play.
We're ICC fans, but that is a bad call. That was a foul on ICC. We caught a break.
We did catch a major break there. And looks like we're going to have the immediate timeout. 3:57 to go here. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:57 to go here until halftime. 34-29, ICC with the lead, and Winston heading to the free throw line. Did he make that shot?
He made it.
Okay, so a chance at a three-point play. That's the second time they've done that tonight, taking that media timeout, and I don't have that long of an attention span.
No, we're okay.
So the Indians get the three-point play the old-fashioned way here, up 35-29. Delta with the basketball. Indians in that man-to-man defense that they've been in since the tip. Forcing Delta well beyond the three-point line on offense. And then there's a nice play off the foot of Cooperwood. He's pleading his case, but that one did come off his foot. That's one of the referees you don't want to play around with like that. He's got a very quick whistle in those situations. That three-pointer halfway down, no good. Pair of Indians fighting for the rebound, and Winston will come away with it.
I'm surprised he missed that shot, Adam.
I'm with you. It's one of those you have to hold your breath every time he puts one up. Phillip with the basketball, works it over now. This is Holiday. Holiday back up top. Winston wants to drive inside. Sees a triple team. Now up top to Cooperwood. His jumper's off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Delta. Thought about running, and then that's going to be a bumping foul. And Coach Wilson is like, okay, my guy gets it from three people on one end, and we barely bump on the other end. Pretty sure he was saying, hey, let's just reconsider that next time.
Yeah, just help me out a little bit here.
Good news for the Indians. Mason is checking out of the ball game. Don't imagine he'll see much time on the bench, as there's a quick three on the other end. That one's off the mark, no good. So ICC, boy, if you can go on a big run here with Mason on the bench, that could be bonus points here for the Indians in this final 3 minutes. Holiday wants to drive baseline, puts the jumper up, and he's fouled. And then all of a sudden, we can't go about 20 seconds without a foul call. So this will send Holiday to the free throw line. Fans, we want to remind you, as of right now, we've got baseball scheduled tomorrow. It'll be a 1 o'clock start between ICC and Lakeland. That game will be on the Red Channel. And then Sunday, we've got softball. So far, that's weather pending because there is rain in the
doubleheader,
forecast.
right?
Yes, against Pellissippi.
Yeah, I saw. Where are they located?
That is out of Knoxville.
Thank you, sir.
So a new community college. I want to say been around for probably less than 5 years. They've probably been around longer than that. I want to say less than 5 years as an official sport.
Right.
In the NJCAA. We played them a few times in soccer and volleyball. I think this might be one of the very first, if not few, meetings in softball.
Let me test you.
Okay.
Pellissippi.
Yep.
What's their nickname?
The Panthers.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Beautiful extra pass, but the layup no good. The tip isn't there. And where's the foul? They're going to call that foul on Shamari Phillips. All Shamari was doing was standing there, and the young man from Delta just out-jumped him.
You're right. I don't know where that foul came from.
Well, Jim, I gave you the scouting report.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's living up to it.
Adam, let's brag on Michael Upton. He just showed up. He did 2 games today in softball. I think he's been at the baseball game. Now he's supporting basketball. He's doing all sports tonight. Good job, Michael Upton. He made the first free throw.
Made that first free
apologize.
throw. No, you're good. You're good. I was
What
in
number
awe.
is this?
That is number 3.
Thank you. Made
Got
both.
them both. I was just in awe of Michael's presence. That's the reason why.
We're trying to brag on him. He won't acknowledge us.
That's just how humble he is. So the Indians with the basketball need a basket in a big way here. Holiday.
He see a foul?
And the referee from midcourt came charging in as if he was going to try to dunk it like Holiday tried to throw it down there. And so that's going to be a foul on Delta. Never really seen an official. I think he kind of just got caught up in the moment there. As Holiday, man, he is playing juice tonight. That free throw is good.
You know, he's known as a great outside shooter, but he is a very good athlete, 6'3", got 3 major blocks tonight.
Yeah.
He's flying all over the gym, leading the team with 15 points also.
Absolutely. And, Jim, if he would have thrown that one down, I just would have went ahead and said, there's your Water Play Wednesday.
There you go.
And your play of the month, play of the year, play of the decade, but just got a little bit of a foul there, so he couldn't hang on to the ball and finish. So a chance at the tail end of this 2-shot opportunity coming up here for Holiday. And it's good.
38-31, Indians up by 7, 2:15 left until halftime.
So Delta with it now as they lead it up the floor. Again, not really having a whole lot of trouble with that press. And we said Mason wouldn't stay out long. Well, he stayed about 1 minute and 15 seconds. And comes back in, an instant offense. No, erase the basket. Oh, tough break there. You can't fault the young man for Delta for trying to follow that one up, but never got off the rim, so that's going to be offensive goaltending.
It's a correct call.
It is, and, man, you just hate that for him because
you do. The kid's playing out of his mind.
It takes the point away, and that was offensive goaltending on number 20 for them. That's Jordan Johnson. He was just trying to make sure he helped the team out with the follow-up that time and just got a little over-aggressive. Hit the brakes and hit the 3. Breaking ankles and taking names. Winston buries the three-pointer, and ICC has pushed it back out to a 9-point contest. Beautiful bounce pass. Layup is up. No good, but there's a foul on the Indians. Absolutely. 40-31 is the score. 1:32 to go until halftime. If baseball is still playing, we will check in on them during the halftime break. As that first free throw, a little flat line, no good.
That's Sloan at the line. He's got 5 points tonight. Trying to get to 6, trying to cut the lead to 8, and he does.
Nice job adjusting there on that second free throw to get it knocked down. 1.5 minutes to go now. ICC up 40-32. Beautiful bounce pass and a jam.
Beautiful job.
That's textbook press break there. 3 passes and a dunk on the other end. Cooperwood in the hip pocket, and then a foul on Cooperwood to bail out Mason, and so we'll come down the other end and shoot free throws.
I'm not sure Coach Wilson agreed with the call.
Coach Wilson.
He's getting a lot of exercise right now, up and down the bench.
And the Boo Birds breaking out here in the DEC as well. Coach Wilson wants an explanation on the play, and I'd like to see Coach Wilson dance. He's got some
dancing with
moves.
the official.
Yeah.
I like this.
Too bad we didn't get it on camera. That's the official. Not going to let the guy shoot free throws here. Now he does. Well, these are good as made right here for Antron Mason.
Ooh, almost.
That one. Well, he almost proved me wrong.
You trying to jinx him?
I was.
The reverse jinx. I get it.
I was.
Let me do it. He's going to knock this one down.
Okay. It worked well for, unfortunately, our girls.
Yeah, we'll see. He's going to knock this one down.
And he does.
I'm sorry. Cuts the lead date, 42-34, minute 13 left until halftime. ICC up by 8 points over Mississippi Delta.
So Winston will bring it across. ICC with the basketball now. 1 minute to go here until halftime. Harper into the corner. Holiday jab step, now back out to Harper. Harper blows by the defender, goes inside. His shot is up, no good. But he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Nice drive to the basket there by Harper. Just absolutely juked out the defender that time and just unfortunately just couldn't get the awkward shot to fall. So Harper back to the free throw line here. We've had a good one. We knew this was going to be a really good game as Delta always seems to play us really well. Yeah, their record said 7-16, 1-9, but that's very deceiving of just how good this basketball
They're playing
team is.
hard, no doubt about it. What's
again, when Delta tried to mop up the floor here in the women's game with the mop behind the basket after they spilt their drink, it's messed up our mop.
Yeah, all the mops.
Yeah, it's messed up our mop, and so that's the reason why when we go to wipe it up, it's mainly just spreading more water on the floor. So that it was made to wipe up a wet spot, not an entire spilled water bottle. So that's the reason why we're having the break in the action here.
Well, Coach Josh Lane's doing a great job.
Tell you what, Coach Lane is he's a jack of all trade. So he's able to get down and wipe that up. Now Harper will head to the free throw line. First free throw good. Nice job by Harper. That was a good almost minute break.
Right.
Almost like they kick the field goal, you call the timeout, trying to ice him there. He makes the first one. Chance to push it out to 10 here with the make. And no, can't get it to fall on the block out and rebound to the Trojans. Inside a minute to play now. Delta with the basketball. And a quick timeout taken here. 30-second timeout. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, 43-34, ICC with the lead, Delta with the basketball. 47 seconds to play until halftime. A Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. Baseball trying to climb back in it. They're now down 4-1. It's in the bottom of the fifth inning. We'll go check that out during halftime. Brad Boggs, Colin Minga on the call.
7-minute game, right?
Yes, 7-inning game for here in game 2. So Delta with the basketball, getting in on the sideline. Now work it back up top. If you're Delta right now, you got to work some screens to see if you can get Mason open for a good look. Baseline drive, drop it off, and denied. Phillip with the block.
We've had some outstanding blocks tonight.
And it's not coming from Fox. That's normally your guy that blocks all the shots. But a big-time block there by Phillip. About 3 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Big-time stop there for the Indians. Boy, a basket would be big here to go in by double digits at the half. Patrick dribbles over. Drives inside. His layup is no good, but the shot putback is no good by Phillip. And it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow in favor of the Indians. Neither guy wanting to give up the basketball. Good job by the officials to climb in there and break that one up. So ICC basketball, they're going to get in some quick substitutions here. Fox, Winston, and Davis will all check back into the contest with 4.7 to go.
Bringing in a little offense for this last 5 seconds of the half.
So the Indians set to inbounds. Looking for that backside lob. It wasn't there. Now Winston gets it. Going to have to hurry. Puts up the shot, and it's almost banked in. He was trying to draw the contact.
It wasn't a foul.
It was not. It's very smart play there by number 3 for Delta. That was Bolton. He knew he was going to be looking for the contact. He simply stepped out of the way and let him fall and put up the awkward shot. 43-34, ICC with the lead in what's been a good one so far here in the first half. We're going to take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and jump in on some baseball. Back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer punts.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer punts.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking check-in on baseball going on the Gray Channel. ICC trailing it 4-1 in the bottom of the fifth to Lakeland here in Game 2. Indians at the bat. We'll spin it over to Dr. Brad Boggs and Colomania with the call.
Top of the order here with Jacob Pearl. Runners at first and second after a single by Tyler Pickens and a bunt that fell in that was that Jack Cummings was able to beat out and run out for a single. And so now you have runners at first and second with no outs here. ICC sitting in good position here. Ball one to Pearl. It's going to be strike one right there, 1-1 count.
Got a quick basketball update, Dr. Boggs. Our men are currently up 43-34 over Mississippi Delta at the half. And our men are ranked 25 in the polls. Those come out earlier this week. Got a
Ball 2-1, and so as we mentioned earlier, the basketball season, regular season, is starting to wrap up. I think they have 2 games left next week. Both of them play next week, and that should wrap up the regular season as he squares the bunt. Pearl does, and that goes foul, so that's going to run that count to 2-2.
That's correct. I think there's 3 games left on the MAC slate. We have already had our bye, so there'll be that Monday following next week. There'll be some MAC games still going on, but as Dr. Boggs said, we have 2 after tonight left on our schedule.
That one's grounded back to the pitcher, catches it, turns it, flips it over, gets to the second baseman, and they flip 2 right there and easily get 2 outs here. So Pearl grounds out into a double play right there. That does move Pickens over to third. So we do have the lead runner still alive there at third.
Indians, number 17.
But they do get the double play.
Yeah, tough break there for the Indians. Again, MacArthur just reaches out, snags that ball. Possibly would have been a double play, but that ball up the middle, Pearl runs well enough. He might have been able to beat it out if it gets past the pitcher.
So it brings up Madden Butler, and he is hit by a pitch. So he'll take first base.
Seen a lot of those today, haven't we, Dr.
We
Boggs?
have seen a lot of those, and I think that's
Coming up to bat for the Indians, number 9, Reed Kent.
Madden Butler, that's his 3rd time to get hit today.
Let's say we had 8 in game 1. That is the first one here for game 2. So
does bring up Reed Kent. He had a double his last at bat here First and third situation, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. That one's going to be fouled straight back, strike 1. Tyler Pickens at third, Madden Butler at first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. That ball is inside right there for ball 1. Again, Lakeland has a 4-1 lead. They put up 3 runs in the top of the 4th. We are here in the bottom of the 5th. ICC has 7 hits to Lakeland's 5. Each team has 1 error recorded apiece. Swung on and ripped out in the right field, and it gets over the head of the right fielder. That's going to score 1 run, and that's going to give another double to Reed Kent. And that Madden Butler moves over to third. That's going to cut the lead in half to 4-2.
Good job by Kent there. And it was almost right at the right fielder, but he hit it so well. I think it's one of those we talk about all the time. Tough play for an outfielder when that ball's lined right at you. Gets over the head of the right fielder for a big double for Kent.
That brings up the cleanup hitter, Brody Thompson, who comes in with 2 singles already tonight. And so another single could definitely get 1 run in, potentially another. Just depends on where it's hit as he takes strike 1.
Big opportunity. We talked about that early in the season. The Indians coming up with big 2-out hits. Another big 2-out hit there for Kent. An opportunity for Thompson to drive in these 2 in scoring position.
Time called right there, looks like. Yeah, catcher's going to go out to the mound.
Yeah, we've seen them using a pitch comm in game 1. So I don't know. I see the catcher pulling something out of his pocket. Don't know if they're going to the earpiece. What they're going with here. Having a little technical difficulties there between the pitcher and catcher getting the signs.
0-1 count, 2 outs, runners at second and third here, 4-2 lead for Lakeland. Pitch is up right there. Good eye by Brody Thompson, 1-1 count. Inside on that pitch. Ball 2, 2-1 count. Indians now with 8 hits on the evening, where Lakeland has recorded 5. Got a good opportunity here to tie this game here as Brody Thompson swings through that pitch right there. Strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Samuel MacArthur still on the mound for Lakeland College. Throws that ball high, 3-2, runs that count to full. On deck you have Cannon Graham. Should Brody Thompson reach, you have Cannon Graham who follow him as that one's fouled back. Staying alive there, Brody Thompson with 2 outs, but again, should he reach, we got Cannon Graham up next.
Good job by Thompson there, staying alive. Curious to see if MacArthur, a lot of fastballs here in this at bat, trying to get back in that bat, if he'll try to go to the breaking ball here with first base open.
Got him. Two runners left stranded right there in scoring position. ICC able to pick up a run in that bottom of the 5th inning, though, to cut the lead in half, 4-2, as we will go to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As just moments away from the start of the second half here. ICC up 43-32, or excuse me, 43-34. Jim, let's take a look at some first half stats.
Looking at the Mississippi Delta Trojans, we talked about outstanding point guard Mason. He's leading the team with 16 points. Sloan has 6. Bolton has 5. Houston has 3. West has 2. And Davis has 2. For the Indians tonight, leading the team in scoring in the first half, Tim Holiday had 16 points. Demarion Winston had 8. DJ Davis had 5. Cooperwood had 2. Jaden Harper had 6. Jason Johnson had 2. And Kyler Fox had 5. Indians have a 9-point lead going into the second half.
Let's go ahead and move into our Bank Oklahoma keys to victory here in the second half. What's it going to take for the Indians to be successful against this very scrappy, very underrated Delta squad?
Give Delta a lot of credit. 2 things. Control Antron Mason. He went off. He's got 16 points. We've got to be with him, watch him throughout the game. And I think our depth will wear him down, play a lot of players, and play hard.
Oh, and a bailout there as the player from Delta lost the basketball on the way to the basket. The official's going to say the player from ICC came swiping down the basketball. I think if he were to go back and watch this game later on, he will see that that was not the case. And so just one of those anticipation whistles, and that's what you got to do, though, if you're Delta. Get those opportunities, take advantage, and they do so there on the front end of that free throw by Caleb West.
West cuts us to 8. We just started the second half. ICC 43, Mississippi Delta 35.
Second free throw is off the mark, no good. Fox kind of surprised by that rebound as he was able to get it. So this is going to be Winston bringing the ball into the front court here. Man-to-man defense out of Delta. It's Davis, Winston, Fox, Harper, and Johnson all on the floor here for the Indians. Johnson drives inside, and a late whistle.
Definitely a foul.
And that one a foul there. I think the official said, if I don't blow the whistle here, Coach Wilson will never write me another Christmas card. And so he did call it there, even though it was that late whistle, the correct whistle. And so now Johnson will come down the other end for a pair of free throws for the Indians. His first free throw is good. Again, really like the style and just the unselfishness of Jason Johnson. As I said, a guy that can come in and pour in a lot of points, but he knows my role is to get rebounds, cause havoc on defense, and come in and score 8 to 10 points a game. And at the end of the night, he does his job, and he can go home and rest easy.
And he got the loose ball there on the missed free throw.
Again, that's exactly what that young man does every time he takes the floor. Fox with the basketball now. Going to drop it off to Harper. Harper works off the screen. Long 2. That one's short, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out. Still tipped. And Delta will chase it down. Good hustle. That time on the part of Jordan Johnson of Mississippi Delta. 44-35. A minute gone by here in the second half. Baseline jumper on its way, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's into the hands of Johnson. So both these teams coming out early and trying to set their offense and go to work here. This is Johnson with the basketball. Drops it off to Winston. Winston wants to work off a screen. Instead, blows by the defender. Shot is up, no good. Johnson, though, cleans the board and gets the putback.
That's Kyler Fox. Great.
Oh, yeah, Fox.
Fox, great. Got the tip in to go in. Is this our largest lead, Adam? We're up by 11, 46-35.
Largest that I can remember. Denied.
The 5th block that I know of by the Indians tonight.
Harper for 3. That's big there. You get to stop on one end, the 3 on the other, and ICC quickly out to a 49-35 lead here to start the second half. Loose ball, and Fox comes away with it. Up the floor he goes to Harper, to Johnson. Little too fancy on the bounce pass. And the Trojans dodge a big-time bullet there. 3 on the other end. That one big if it goes, it doesn't. And Fox says, that's my rebound. So the Indians say, let's slow it down. Get a good possession this trip down the floor as they lead it 49-35. Fox dribbles over. Winston lost the ball, now gets it back. Jumper from the free throw line, buries it. So Winston with the jumper, and ICC starting to put some distance between them and the Trojans here, Jim.
51-35, largest lead of the night. We just started the second half. Coming up on 17 minutes left in the ball game, but the ICC extended this lead to 16.
Trying to drive baseline, then good defense by Fox. Just stayed straight up that time, forced him out of bounds, and the ball now will go back to the Indians. Substitutions coming in here for ICC. I see Patrick, Phillip, and Cooperwood all taking the floor here for the Indians, along with Holiday coming into the contest. And it looks like 14 Davis will enter for the Trojans. Those substitutions are being brought to you by the ICC BSU. Davis took a little bit of a bump there, did a good job of holding his foot and not traveling. And now this is going to be KJ Patrick with the basketball. Drops it off to Holiday. Now one that works it up top to Phillip. Phillip with it. Drops it off to Davis. Davis working off the screen. Back to Phillip. And he tried to throw it down, but a good foul committed there by Johnson. Not a malicious foul, just a good, strong foul so he wouldn't give up the dunk and make him earn it from the free throw line. So Phillip will head to the free throw line. You look at that, Bill. That kid's strong.
He's strong from London, England.
Yes. So shout out to some of his family if they're watching this evening here on the ICC Sports Network. Typically have more soccer players across the pond, their family members, than we do basketball. So Phillip misses the front end. Chance to come back and get the tail end of this two-shot opportunity. His free throw bouncing high, but rattles true.
Went in there, baby.
And ICC now with a 52-35 lead. 16:50 to go here in the contest. Indians in a 1-3-1 zone. They played man-to-man for majority, if not all of the first half. First time we've seen the different look here. Deep three on its way. That one halfway down, no good. Holiday big for the rebound. Now ICC wanting to run. KJ Patrick in the middle of the floor. Goes up. His shot is good.
Beautiful. KJ getting more time. The freshman from Olive Branch.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's been all Indians to start the second half. They're up 54-35. Let's take the break with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 101.9.
At Bank Okolona, consistency isn't just something we strive for. It's our way of doing business. One bank, multiple communities, consistently here for you. Find the branch nearest you at bankokolona.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 54-35. ICC with the lead coming out of the timeout. 16:23 to go here in the contest. It's been all Indians, but Jim, you know Delta's got another run in them. And hopefully, if you're a Delta fan, you can see them find it here out of this timeout. Trojans racing into the front court with 4 seconds to spare. Indians now switch to a man-to-man defense. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. Good. That was a tough shot, but a pretty shot. Knocked down by Dakota Amos.
His first two of the night.
His first of the night. And that's a big basket there. Stops a little bit of that bleeding, as that's the first field goal of the second half, and it comes with 4 minutes into the second half. Trouble. No, Holiday shot short, no good, but Cooperwood with the rebound. He was tied up, ball tipped out. Delta finds it. Great hustle by the Trojans. Now down the other end, shot is up, and it's good. Delta with back-to-back baskets now, as that was Sloan with the basket. Trojans trying to claw their way back in this one. down 59-34. Holiday drives inside. Shot is up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call. Good no foul call.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think you call foul there.
As the contact was kind of initiated by the shooter that time as he jumped into the defender. Delta, my goodness, on a 6-0 run out of the timeout. That was number 10 with the basket.
Taylor, his first 2 of the night. Cuts the lead to 13, 54-41, 15 minutes left in the ball game.
DJ Davis weaving his way through traffic into the corner to Patrick for 3. They're going to say no, he was out of bounds. Oh, tough break for the Indians. Coach Wilson right there looks at Patrick, said, yeah, unfortunately you were out of bounds that time. We just came out of a media timeout a few seconds ago. We'll go back to a media timeout now. 54-41, Delta clawing their way back in this one. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Jim Ingram will be joining us in a moment as he gets done from doing the Cupid Shuffle during the timeout. 54-41 is the score. It's been all Delta since that last timeout. Currently on a 6-0 run here, Jim. We said they had another big run in them, and they're in the middle of it right now.
You're right. They've cut it to 13. We had a 19-point lead, and we're pulling away. As you mentioned, Delta's hit 6 straight points here.
Drops it off on the inside. Shot is up, no good. Tip is there, though. 8-0 run by the Trojans as that one knocked down by Davis. 54-43. Indians getting set to send some subs back into the contest as the next timeout. Patrick with the basketball. He hit a 3 amongst that 8-0 run, but unfortunately his heel was out of bounds when he caught the basketball. Holiday with it. Blows by the defender, goes inside. Scoop shot is too hard. Rebound being fought for between a pair of Indians, and Delta catches a loose ball. Well, Indians ice cold from the floor. Into the corner. Boy, I don't know if I'm the Trojans. I don't shoot that. As hot have you been? And then they're going to call a foul on number 1. I don't necessarily agree with that as he slid for the loose ball. ICC went after it. He didn't cause the ICC player to fall.
I
just thought it was diving after the basketball.
Too.
So a tough break there for Sloan. Fortunately, though, for him, it's only his second foul. Seen a lot of peculiar foul calls in this game. But at the end of the day, as Steve Diffie says, yep, that's a travel. So he caught the ball on his hip when he went to hand it off. Steve Diffie says, even if they're inconsistent, as long as they're consistent, that's all that matters.
No doubt about it.
And they have been both ways tonight. I do want to give that credit. You know, we've seen some weird calls, but they've called it weird on both ends. 54-43 is the score, 13.5 to go. Delta on an 8-0 run right now. Indians need to get a stop and find a basket, and that's a kick ball out of bounds back to the Indians. So we need something big, like a dunk or something to get this crowd back into it.
You're right, or us block another shot, or have Holiday do another block and knock the guy down with the ball.
Spike it on him. Fox checked back in during that timeout along with Winston. Holiday has the basketball, now gives it to Demarion. He wants to drive inside. Tons of contact, and a whistle is going to be called here against Delta. And so it should be ICC ball on the baseline. It's that foul whistle on number 14. That one's going to be Isaiah Davis with the foul. That's going to be his first, team fourth. Harper set to inbounds. And got to get it in bounds. Does so just about 4.5 as Fox goes inside. Hits
nice.
Hook shot is up in and good. Like he kind of shot that one from the hip that time.
Kind of like a shot put.
Well, that stops the bleeding there for the Indians. Lead now 56-43. Shot is up. Bank is not there. Tip is not there. And Fox grabs it off the rim for the rebound. Holiday goes by defender, splits them, and gets the finish. That was not an easy finish there.
He was out of control and found a way to bank it in.
So the Indians now on a 4-0 run of their own here, 58-43. Delta with it now. They want to drive inside. Beautiful extra pass. Layup is no good, but a foul on the Indians. Great pass there. Unfortunately for Delta, just could not finish the layup. And that's going to be on Winston. That's going to be his third foul. And this will send Taylor to the free throw line. Well, I tell you what, Coach Wilson going to be tired at the end of the night.
He's animated down there.
He has been working the officials tonight. He just kind of did a quick, I won't say 3-yard sprint to kind of show him what the situation was there. And credit to the officials tonight. Both these coaches have gotten after him, given them an earful as that free throw is good. They let them say their piece.
Indians with the ball, 14-point lead, 58-44, 12-15 left in the ball game.
This is Holiday with the basketball. Up top to Winston, tries to work off a screen. He's bumped as the shot is up, no good. Johnson rips the rebound, kicks it out to Harper for three. Yes!
Big time shot.
And it all started with the hustle of Johnson getting the offensive board, finding his teammate, and a big three knockdown there. And Jim, Indians answering big time with a run of their own. Turnaround jumper, back iron, no. Long rebound, though, to the Trojans. 61-44. Inside 12 to play here in the second half. Indians trying to hold strong and see if they can pick up the regular season conference championship. Three-pointer halfway down, no, and Fox with the board. Holiday, yes!
He was determined. He was going to the goal.
He was quick as a hiccup as he was able to get to the basket there and finish softly. And so now ICC 63-44. Matching their largest lead of the night. That shot's no good, and Johnson clears the board. Indians on the other end. Winston lost the handle on it and the turnover, but there's Holiday to get it back. And they're going to lob this one up, and that's dangerous.
That's a foul.
That is dangerous. As number 24, Mason, he saw the alley-oop coming, and that's a good call by the official. And a good job by the officials as well, just to walk him to the sideline. Coach Wilson saw that he was trying to walk towards the ICC bench and kind of just guided him back to his bench across the way. But that was a scary moment there as he was going for the backside lob. And undercut him there. And, I'm a fan of tough basketball, tough defense, but not a big fan of those type fouls there. So good to see that Fox kind of saw it, didn't necessarily try to go up and finish the play there. We'll keep it here during this timeout. Check in on baseball, and bottom of the sixth inning, Lakeland up 7-2 over the Indians, trying to get the day one sweep of this three-game series. They'll play again tomorrow. I believe a 1 o'clock start is scheduled there for baseball in game 3 against Lakeland. The Lakers. Do you know what their mascot is, Jim? You quizzed me on Pellissippi earlier.
No, I do not, sir.
The Ducks.
The Ducks.
They are the Lakers, but a duck is their mascot.
Nice. Okay. I can buy into that.
They're located on I-65.
You said you've been by there.
Been by there numerous times.
You go
there in Shawnee, and there's just all those community colleges that we typically play this time of year in baseball.
That come to the south because of the weather.
Because of the weather, and I got a chance to talk to some of the Lakeland parents, and I told them, kind of surprised them, referencing a few restaurants and stuff, and I was like, I'm a Notre Dame guy. I've been through there. And they're like, oh, you went to Notre Dame? I was like, oh, no, I'm just a fan. So So the official's going to talk this one over, and
I think it's just a regular foul.
Yeah,
he did back into him, but he didn't knock him over, and they got control of the game.
Yeah, it's nothing. I mean, it was.
Are they going to call this intentional?
No. They're resetting the shot clock to 27 seconds now. Okay. I was like you. It shouldn't have been anything above a normal foul.
I agree.
So ICC with the basketball. They're going to lob it inside. This is Patrick who checked in during that break. He wants to step back for the three, and he buries it.
Oh.
This team, Jim, is special.
No doubt. We've got depth. I'm telling you, he's come on a lot, playing extremely well.
Largest lead of the night now, 66-44 in favor of the Indians. Delta with the basketball, spins inside the paint. Shot is up, a late whistle, but a correct whistle. As that foul's going to be on KJ Patrick, got him with the body, kind of extended that forearm, if you will, on the shot. And so this will send number 23, White, to the free throw line.
Adam, we talked about first half. The guy that kept Delta in the game was Mason. He had 16 points first half. We're at 10:21 left in the ball game. Mason has not scored in the second half.
Only 10:21. Feels like we should be about 6 minutes left in the game.
Got a lot of whistles being blown here, sir.
Most definitely. That first free throw no good. It's waiting for the second, and it's good. Jim, there's a big basketball game going on tonight in the men's game between Jones and Pearl River. Now, if Pearl River were to win that game, mathematically, I believe the Indians will have wrapped up the regular season championship. That three-pointer good. Davis buries the three.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know the score of that game, sir, if you get a chance.
Well, I'm about to click on their live stream.
It is Indians up by 24, 9:50 left in the ball game. Delta has the ball, pass it around the perimeter, gets it to the side. Underneath, got the layup, and another block. Kyler Fox with the 6th block tonight, I believe, Adam. Clean block, no fouls. Great job.
And another three on its way. It's no good. Johnson hustles down the rebound, but it was slapped out of his hands. It will go back to Jones. Well, right now, Jim, I'm looking at it. 12 minutes left in the second half. Pearl River 53, Jones 43.
Oh,
so
wow.
We'll try to keep an eye on that one as the night progresses. Delta with the basketball. You know, we talk about the hustle of Delta. You look up, it'd be really easy for ICC right now, up 69-45, to kind of get lazy defensively. But that was the type of play that kind of defines this team. As you saw Fox come up with that block shot on the previous possession, Indians don't take any possessions off.
They do not.
That three-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound put back, lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Indians.
And I'm not trying to be cute when I say this. You can't take any possessions off. They got too much pride. They're good athletes and they play good basketball. But if they do take the play off, Darren Wilson's pulling them out of the game because we got 10 or 12 that want to play. So we got great depth. They know they got to hustle. They're going to do that anyway. But if we have somebody off during a certain play, we got plenty of depth to put someone else in.
Cooper Wood will check into the game here for the Indians. Fox now over to Cooper Wood. Nice steal there by Delta. Coming down the other end. Pump fakes, puts a shot up, and it's blocked again. Reverse, though, is there. Nice job cleaning things up. That was number 10, Taylor, for Delta.
Adam, I've counted, I think, 8 blocks tonight by the Indians.
If it's not as close, if it's not more than that.
Yeah, I know 7. I think there's 8 at least.
So Indians with it up 69-47. Inside they go to Fox. Fox back outside to Cooper Wood. Cooper Wood drives inside, floater in the paint. No, Fox just lost the handle of the basketball before he threw that one down. That actually kind of looked like
that was a pass, I think, from Cooper Wood.
Inside they go, tried to flop that time, and they say Fox was out of bounds when he went to grab the basketball. A couple of players collide there on the floor. It looks like KJ Patrick is shaken up, and we're going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
At Bank Okolona, consistency isn't just something we strive for. It's our way of doing business. One bank, multiple communities, consistently here for you. Find the branch nearest you at bankokolona.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back as KJ Patrick able to walk off on his
Glad
own
to
power.
see that.
That was a good thing, as he did take it wasn't anything malicious, folks. He took a knee to the forehead or right above the eye, kind of one of those boxer-like cuts you see in boxing. So hopefully KJ will be all right. He's been a spark for the Indians off the bench.
No doubt about it. He's
not
played
just
very
tonight,
well
over the last few weeks. Backdoor cut, good hesitation. The layup is up in and good. That was Sloan with the basket.
20-point lead. Indians with the ball, winning 69-49. 7:45 left in the ball game. ICC against Mississippi Delta.
This is DJ Davis with the basketball. Now works it over to Holiday. New player in the game here for ICC is Derek Parker. And then just a little bit of miscommunication that time. Holiday was spotting up. Davis was looking for him to cut. And a media timeout. 7:37 to go here. ICC up by 20. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust. Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Got Tommy Chamley swinging by. He's going to call it a night as he feels comfortable with this ICC 20-point lead. Appreciate Tommy and
no doubt
all the
about
regular fans that come out quite often here to support the Indians.
Adams, 7:20 left in the ball game. Indians up by 20, 69-49. Delta does have the ball.
Trojans now working against a zone defense out of the Indians. Do not see this very often at all. Drive inside, tip is no good, layup is no good, and the rebound finally corralled by Cooper Wood. Indians up by 20. 7 minutes to play in this one. Holiday with the basketball. He's going to try to work off a Cooper Wood screen. He's going to drive inside. His scoop shot is good.
Man, that's beautiful.
That just looks like something you do out on the ball on the weekend.
I call that a yo-yo. That's a yo-yo.
One of those pickup game type layups there with ease now. 71-49. ICC in control of this one. Lady Indians won the first game of the day, 70-40 to set the tone for us here in the DEC. The Indians trying to finish things off here in the nightcap. Trojans, though, trying to find a little bit of a run here. Drive inside, foul on Davis, and that will send the Trojans to the free throw line. So that will be the fourth team foul. Is that Free throw off the mark. Got a substitution coming in here. Winston will check back in.
Made the second one at him. That was West. He's got 4 points, cuts the lead 71-50. Indians with the ball, 21-point lead, 6:20 left in the ball game. And stolen.
Layup is good. Jones battling back here against Pearl River. They're only down 7 with 8:41 to play. Now make it 5. So Jones fighting back after being down by 12. Rebound to Parker. Parker wants to turn around. Shot. It's off the mark. No good. Inside 6 to play in this one. Parker with the eraser.
The 9th block, we think, tonight.
It's a block party in Fulton. Ball out of bounds, back to the Trojans. One of those. See if I can.
Adam, you know, we're talking about we've got 8 or 9 blocks, and they're clean. I mean, there's no doubt there's no fouls on the play. Just a great job by the Indians defense.
And that's a complete team, as we said, you know, up big here, but still being aggressive on the defensive side of the floor. As that shot off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Indians.
You know, we talked about Mason. We've controlled him second half. We're coming up on 15 minutes through the second half, and he has not scored in the second half.
Winston puts that 3. It's off the mark, no good. Oh, yeah. We got a little while to go before we get to the most blocks in a game. Right now we're tied. If we have 10, we're tied for 7th most blocks in a game.
Oh, my gosh.
17 was the record back in 2024 against East Mississippi.
Don't think we'll have that.
So even if we're above 10, we got a little bit further away to go to get to that record.
71-52, Indians by 19. Trojans shooting a free throw, trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play, try to cut it to 18 with 5:08 left in the ball game.
Free throw on its way, and it's good. Well, that's what you got to do here if you're Delta.
Well, I was wrong. He just got fouled. It wasn't a three-point play. My bad.
No, you're good. We've had a lot of those tonight.
West made the first free throw. He's got another one.
Jim, business is picking up down at Pearl River. It's now 59-57.
Whoa.
7 minutes to play. So what once upon a time was a 12-point lead for Pearl is now shrunk down to 2, but then they just get the shot made there to force it back to 4. Foul on the floor, and Winston get a little frustrated after a little aggressive foul there.
You know, DeMarion stays on the floor a lot.
One of those you just got to keep your cool right now if you're the Indians. Get through this next 5 minutes and 7 seconds and start pulling for Pearl River to see if you can go ahead and kind of rest assured and get that championship. I say that's right. I don't know. We still got 2 games left to play. You know, if we lose those 2, then things can get interesting. There's a drive inside and a whistle.
They knocked it out of bounds. Still ICC's ball. ICC with the ball, 17-point lead, 4:53 left in the ball game. ICC has got this 17-point lead over Mississippi Delta Trojans.
McChristian has checked into the contest wearing number 12. He's got the basketball. He wants the 3. Yes! Instant offense there. Lead back to 20 for the Indians.
Nice shot.
Now ICC falls back in that 2-3 zone. Harper had it. Didn't realize he had it. When he slapped it away, it goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Delta on the sideline.
74-54, 4.5 minutes left in the ball game.
So the Trojans will inbounds it across the way. Into the corner they go. Jim, you said it. Mason was a do-it-all in the first half, and he has been silenced here in the second. There's a nice shot knocked down there by Caleb West. Makes it a 74-56 contest in favor of the Indians.
Adam, give Delta credit. Just like their women's team, they never give up. They keep working, keep practicing hard, keep playing hard.
Wants another one,
Wow.
and he gets it.
Was that a 3? No, that's a 2.
McChristian
That's a 2 that
with
time.
a 2.
Yep. Outstanding.
Drive inside. That shot is off the mark. Tip, though, is there. Nice job cleaning that one up by number 20, Johnson. 76-58, ICC with the lead and the basketball. Everybody chipping in tonight for the Indians. They're going to have to step up and guard McChristian. He's been hot here. He tries to drive inside, and he's fouled.
No doubt he got fouled. I mean, he came off the bench. He's got 5 quick points, Adam.
Got the media timeout on the floor. Let's take the media timeout with them. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
I should have not looked. That might be jinxing us. Here, I'm going to bring it on back. That ball game's over on the Gray Channel.
What a good comeback. We were down 4-1, weren't we, earlier?
We were, and now it's 10-7. Bases loaded, hit by pitch. That free throw's off the mark, no good, but Delta gets the loose ball. 1:45 away from this one being final. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Fox rips the rebound.
Indians with the ball, minute and a half left in the ball game. Indians up by 15, 80-65 over Delta.
The Christian, that one rattles in and out. No, Funchess tried to throw that one down off the rebound, but got it pinned on the rim. Jump ball will be possession arrow in favor of the Indians. Jim, we see Dr. Allen here in the house. He's up for a big-time award, CEO of the year. He's one of the final 5, and this is why he's that type of guy. You look, he's making his loop around. He stopped by, talked to the student section, all the students on the side, the fans down the side, and I guarantee on his way out, he's going to speak to us both.
I hope he speaks to us.
He's going to speak to you, maybe not
no,
me. But that just goes to show the
he's
extra
tireless.
mile. Yes.
He's tireless. He knows what to do. If there's something going on, he shows up, and we appreciate it very much.
Well, that one might be considered a block, as there's Dr. Allen right there.
Yes, sir.
We called it. We said he was going to come by and speak, just like he spoke to all the students. As this one is going to be wrapped up in red and blue here in a minute. And we're going to keep an eye on that Jones and Pearl River game. If Jones were to lose, then ICC would have the regular season championship wrapped up this evening, mathematically that is. As ICC with it now, they're just going to try to dribble some air out of this one. Winston up top, crossing over the defender. Now will drive inside. Try to get it inside. Does to Parker. Parker's turnaround shot is good.
Got Derek Parker in the scoring column.
You get a basket. You get a basket. Everybody but Jim and I have scored tonight.
Indians by 19, 20 seconds left in the ball game.
Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report, as that's just a goaltending.
That's goaltending that time.
No doubt on that one. But the Indians have blocked double-digit shots tonight. We thought might be close to a record, but find out the record block shots, modern-day record block shots, is 17
and we're
in a game, and we're not that close to 17.
We're about 10 or 11, we think.
So the Indians can dribble the air out of this one if they choose to. They'll cross it into the front court. Delta will just extend the defense, and that will do it. Indians get the big-time win here in the nightcap, 84-67, to complete the sweep of Delta this evening. We're going to take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here from Fulton.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back. Sorry about that extended time out there as we're trying to keep an eye on this finish here between Pearl River and Jones. If Pearl River were to win, then ICC would be the regular season champion. Dr. Allen's trying to operate my phone. What he don't realize is I'm still on an iPhone 10 instead of one of these modern phones like all these other folks have in life. Let me see if I can shift it. I may have my lock on. I do not have it on, so maybe they just have it where you can't flip it that way. So either way it goes, Jim, your thoughts on tonight's game, and let's look at some scoring first.
We'll look at some scoring. Go look at Delta first, Adam. Again, Mason had 16 first-half points, only got the 2 shots on the technical, so he finished with 18. Sloan had 12. Bolton had 5. Houston had 5. Caleb West had a good second half. He had 8. Taylor had 5. Freeman 3. Amos 2. Davis had 8. Johnson had 2. And Nathan White had 1.
Sorry about that, Jim. That's me punching up this Pearl River game. Wanted to get the mute button for you real quick. All right, go ahead with the scoring there.
The scoring for the Indians tonight, DJ Davis had 8. Demarion Winston had 12. You know, Tim Holiday had a great game. He had 22. Patrick came off the bench, had 5. Phillip had 2. Cooperwood had 2. Jaden Harper had a solid game. He had 12. Johnson had 3. McChristian came off the bench, hadn't played hardly any all year, had 9 big points. Parker had 2. Kyler Fox had a solid game with 9 points and a lot of rebounds.
Absolutely, as ICC picks up the big win tonight. Jim, what was the difference in the ball game?
The depth, no doubt about it. Our defensive rebounded, offensive rebounded, but our depth, we ran 12 players out there. We wore them down. I think the depth won the game for us tonight.
And that was your keys to the contest there. We got a little bit of meat left on the bone here for this one tonight, and we got to pick our Samstown Market star of the game. And Jim, who's going to be your star of the game?
I'm going with Tim Holiday. Hit those big points earlier, had 22 total points, played good defense, had 3 big blocks that we saw. Give Tim Holiday the player of the game.
So that will be our Samstown Market star of the game. We're keeping an eye on this Jones and Pearl River game. It looks like it's 79-67. They don't have the time left on the board here, on the marker, if you will, as we're keeping it here. The reason why we're keeping it here, if ICC wins this one, then they will be the regular season champions. Jones will rush it down the floor and shoot a 3. It's off the mark, no good. Pearl River with the rebound and another foul by Jones. And again, don't have that clock on the board, so we don't really know what's going on there. If Pearl River wins, then that will put ICC mathematically in the regular as the conference champion for the regular season. So
outstanding.
I know I'm talking about it, folks. I'm watching it on the video board here. Our coaches are watching it as well. Probably get some players out here. Coach Allen, Dr. Allen is going to head down and check that out as well. So, yeah, that's going to do it, Jim. A great, busy day of athletics here on campus. We got baseball over there on the other side. They're doing a good job. Hopefully they'll figure out a way to hold on and win.
Right.
To earn a split today.
Softball won 2 today.
Softball won 2 today. Basketball won 2 today.
Yep.
It's always a great day to be an ICC Indian, but when you pick up this many wins in a day, it just makes it a little extra special.
No doubt about it.
And, well, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up, folks. I thought we would be close to figuring out where we are on the situation right now with the basketball game. As I said, the clock is not showing, so don't know how close we are to this one being done. Jones drills a 3, and it's 81-70. So Pearl River up by 11. They don't have the time showing in this one. So ICC, when you hear a little bit later on tonight, could be the regular season champions and will hold the number 1 seed heading into postseason play after next week. And that's going to be big, Jim, because they'll get that first round bye.
No doubt about it.
Top 4 teams get the first round bye. If they win their first game of the playoffs, which would be here in Fulton, then they would host the men's portion of the tournament.
That's outstanding. Outstanding.
So that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow back on the Red Channel with baseball at 1 o'clock between ICC and Lakeland. And then Sunday back on the Red Channel with softball. Visit letsgoicc.com to find out more when those games will be streamed. And then also follow us on your favorite social media platform. So for Noah, Jim, Cal, and myself, good night from Fulton. So long, and as always, Roll Tribe.